worth the wait every time. God, this music. Every freaking time. Alright, I completely forgot to delete all my test saves, so ignore load and continue.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh, 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
God, this is some great memories. So this is the first RPG that I ever played. Played on the 360, and I can't say I did too much of the quests in the game, because I did the Fighters Guild and the main quest, and I think I started the Mages Guild, and I spent the rest of my time literally just exploring the wilderness. I'd walk out in any direction that was off the road, explore any cave or ruin I came across. Don't know how much of the map I filled out. I did not find all the Daedric shrines, but I found a lot of stuff. There's some sweet things. I think I have like over 1,000 hours on console, but most of it's gone now because of reasons. Traumatic reasons. But here, I initially played as a Red Guard, because they say they're adventurers in the description. But could also be associated with Nords or Imperials or Bretons. I remember making Imperials a lot, because this is the Imperial province. I'm gonna go with Breton. Over the years, I've come to associate myself more as a Breton. I have no idea how long character creation should take, or will take, or if it'll even do much at all. Because if this goes how I think it will, I'll be wearing a closed face helmet most of the playthrough. What kind of name too? Yeah, let's go with stream name. Capitalize that L. Just some of the basic stuff. Just common hairstyle used for alt characters. Ponytail. There's been no mods for the characters and whatnot. There's very few gameplay altering mods in this one. Like, there's some stuff to tweak leveling progress and attribute distribution, so you don't have to do all this wonky stuff with the skills to optimize your stats. And then one that replaces the death mechanic, so you don't have to reload saves, because reloading saves can actually cause instability in this game. I'll go with Ponytail. And I think artifact was it? There's an auburn brown, then I'll take that, but I don't think there is. We'll go cool brown. I feel like I wouldn't be adventuring all that long if I was an old guy. I may touch up on this later off stream. In fact, that might be the only thing I do off stream because I want to chronicle this whole thing. For now. Right, so this is for adjusting how Mercantile works. So instead of bidding by transactions by gold amount. See, I never noticed that. I never found all the dungeons feel different to me. So I can kind of see where people come from because it's the same textures time and time again, but it does not feel like the same dungeon every time. Though speaking of textures, the bulk of the 100 mods installed, like 90 of them are all texture mods, so you'll see high-res stuff, maybe things that look a bit different.
Pale skin, snotty expression. You're a Breton, the masters of Magica, right? Nothing but a bunch of stuck-up snobs with cheap parlor tricks.
Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Ahead. Try your Magica in here. Let's see you make those bars disappear. No? What's the matter? Not so powerful now, are you, Breton? You're not leaving this prison till they throw your body in the lake. Oh, that's right. You're going to die in here, Breton. You're going to die. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Oh boy. Yeah, the thing with stability and loading saves is that some scripts persist through load save. So that can cause save game load.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
But I'm going to turn on subtitles so that I can more safely talk over them, because I don't want to talk over the dialogue, but I know it's balanced so that I do.
Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
If you're playing on vanilla Oblivion, you shouldn't have that much issue with reloading saves, because there probably aren't many scripts, if any, that could carry over into reload, but if you're modded, that can be a real issue. This is pretty lightly modded, because I've done my time modding Skyrim. I have 400 hours logged on Skyrim just for debugging purposes, not actually playing the game. So I kept the mods on the light side for here.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Why am I here in the first place?
The gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
Go our own way here.
So do we all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
That's one well-hidden switch.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This
Like
doesn't
this is your
concern
lucky day,
you.
prisoner. Just stay out of our way.
I'll do my best to. So as far as mood goes, the overhaul, that actually seems pretty good. Reading through the manual, it's just that'll take like a whole 2 days to set up on its own at the very least, and I don't have that time right now because we're already streaming.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
For the Emperor!
And yes, here it is. Fantastic.
Are you alright, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving. They'll be waiting for us here.
Some clothes for myself.
Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here. They won't be the first to underestimate the Blades. I'll take point. Let's move. You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Oh, already? Oh, wait. I would have lost more than I did. When I got the low health message, I thought like I'd be almost dead, but no. No. I lost a little bit of health. Yeah, the reason why I want this sword in tutorial is because it takes durability damage, and it deals more damage than still short sword, but this also gets removed at the end of the tutorial. So, if I don't keep it, it means I can use it and abuse it. I can break it even, won't matter. Now I'll get some good clothes going. Right. I know one thing that a lot of people really missed, and I think myself as well, about the mechanics of Oblivion, is that your attack damage is actually determined by your fatigue level, like not your max, like it is in SO, but your actual current amount. So the more you swing, the less damage you deal. Which, because most people don't really bother with that and just keep swinging. Makes sense. A lot of enemies would become just sponges, because they've got no fatigue. Now then, time to assign this. Interesting, they don't stack. Yeah, there was a magic overhaul mod. Tries to make spells more useful without doing too much. Yeah, like if you do a heavy attack with like full fatigue, then you'll do like a third or more of the enemy's HP and damage. You might even one-shot them, but if you go with like 0, then you don't deal jack. Yeah, see, my health is really low, and that's part of the attribute redistribution mod, so until I get my class, my stats are just going to be pretty low. What the mod does is called realistic leveling, and it basically determines my attributes based on what my skill levels are. So I no longer gain attribute points from leveling up, that just increases my health, magic, and fatigue. So attributes will increase actively during gameplay as I gain more stuff. I have no lockpicks. Some of the controls in Oblivion are a bit dated, I guess. Like, interact with space and pulling out my weapons with F. Rebound what I could, but not everything is rebound. Like, dropping items in this game is shift left click. It can be obtuse on PC. Also, realistic lighting is going to make this pretty hard. Sapphires. Yeah, like normally there's a bunch of invisible lights around to light the place up. What I didn't quite realize because I didn't go through the tutorial again after installing it was realistic lighting makes sure that light only comes from places that actually would generate light, so this is pretty dark. I guess I could keep the clothes as spare. Not gonna cast. I'm not gonna cast spells, but I am gonna quick slot some. And then that's there. Front, and then some armor. See the rat. Depending on how compressed your video is, you barely saw it. That was really blended in. One thing I like about torches is that they get put away, but still are equipped. So, yeah, one weapon stays out. Which means I don't have to keep hotkeying the torch, I can just draw my weapon to put it away. E, heavy armor. Back. Rat meat. I don't know how much of armor actually affects sneak, but I know that when you're a journeyman of sneak, your boots no longer affect your sneaking sound, so I'm guessing only your boots matter for stealth. So I'll go with heavy armor. Train my endurance so I get more HP later on. Boy. And you're dead. There's one misstep with the mods, is that the magic rebalancing mod made them really powerful at early levels. I think by default this deals 6 points of damage, now it deals 10. Oh, meat. Stuff is poisonous, I know, but maybe you can use it for something. Or at least sell it. The other rat in here. I see a tail. Art. Didn't quite work. Four. Pretty sure it does. Snow has not occurred in the US all that often lately. Past few years. Ooh, the average clock. Almost got it. There we go. Okay, right up there. Nice. There's one thing testing did. It got me very used to the arrow arcs with an iron bow. Can't see jack shit here. There's a helmet, but I'm over-encumbered. Fantastic. I'll probably drop the food next. I'm not picking up an iron warhammer. That's gonna be too much. More of a blade guy than a blunt, and I don't quite see the difference in this game. I think they both gain the same perks. I don't know what their difference is mechanically, though. Perfectly sanitary floor tomatoes. I'm still impressed at how dark it is now. Where are you? Are. Ironing potions, although my healing spell's been good enough so far. I have no idea what kind of class I'll make at the end of this, though. No clue. I'll pick stealth as a major attribute, but I don't know about the rest. Yeah, it's... oh. It's only good for roleplay. Oh, hi there, rat. Yeah, this is one of the nice mods. The harvestables actually like disappear when you harvest them. I see one invisible light was not removed though. Alright, what kind of gemstones are here? Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to full, so I'll E closes the menu instead of doing a select. Alright. Alright, that seems like it's decent. Yeah, that was most of the weight. Yes, I've already done that tutorial. Already hotkeyed. Stinkhorn. You know, I was never much of an alchemist in any of my playthroughs. Maybe I'll be one here. Boy. Here's the barrel. I think I'll try for a melee takedown. Is that a poison? Yes, it was. Yeah. Fantastic. Alright, there's the alchemy stuff. I always found it cool how you needed more tools to make better potions. It wasn't just go to a station and make the best potions there. Actually have to, like, be conscious of where you're brewing stuff and what you brew with. Like, using a repair hammer near a fire will repair more, while using it near an anvil will make them break less. I always found that cool. And you spot the fire. Alright. That should be an instant kill. Help. Repair's like level 10 or something. It's quite something to have at the level. Dagger and a septum. Also been doing a mechanic and not even realizing it. It's the fact that holding a torch near a lock actually makes it easier to pick. I have to read a book on that. No joke. Alright. Goblin there. I could do the log trap. I don't know if I should try and sprint for it or if I should slowly sneak up to it. Because I remember that not actually being visual cover, despite it looking like it. Right. See? Sees me through the logs. And still dead. Stupid goblin. Oh, hey, look. Floor apples. Yeah, those subtle mechanics, though, you learn about them either by talking to NPCs or by reading the books in game. Pretty cool like that. I don't know if... I know a dagger gets a higher sneak attack bonus, but I don't know if that can compensate for dealing 0 damage. More arrows have weight in this game, so getting more arrows isn't necessarily a good thing. I'm carrying like 11 pounds worth of arrows right now. Oh, hi there. You've got a shield. Oh. Right. Ow. There we go. Just the iron short sword. That is not better than what I've got. You know, I'm not sure if I should go heavy or light armor. I know that when you have them both mastered, they're the same. Because, like, heavy armor gets weight reduction and light armor gets armor increase. But I don't know which one to start off with. Because heavy armor will increase my endurance, which will increase my health, and that's nice. I think... speed's light armor. But I'll definitely be training athletics and acrobatics, so... I'll also get armor. I don't know about block though. Yep, that's there. It's occupied. Oh boy. I don't know if I can get to that without being detected. Undetected. Oh no. There's the mage. Oh, you got protection spells. I have no fatigue. Yep. Athletics comes naturally to me because I don't fast travel, but acrobatics, that's gonna be a bit arbitrary. Keep hitting one for bow. Right. Use the overpowered magic, fine. Where's the dead body? Close the gate, so I don't want to deal with the skeevers. And nice kill. One, where's the other? Down here. Here you are. That's gonna... Will that? Yes, it will over-encumber me. Yeah, what to drop, what to drop. Apparently katana is 18. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll keep that though. Take the rusty dagger and I've got no idea. Maybe some rat meat? I don't know. Yeah, I guess some rat meat. So I'd take 10 with you to Afterlife. Right, what loot will be in here? Pear hammer, fantastic. I didn't even notice that. Oh my god, there is. Alright, now I wanted to key those to the last slot. Goodbye, bull. You were a great bull and very tan. Supposed to be good for out of the tutorial, but I'm over encumbered again. Rip. Inventory management in the game. Gosh, you can only drop equipment at this point. Oh boy. I'm keeping this just for the story. Mechanically speaking, I don't need to. But, oh boy. I guess this is a good reason to pick light armor. Oh man, 30? Oh boy. Yeah, I guess I'll have to drop heavy. More useless liquids. Rat meat, which I cannot pick up any more of now. My stats should get a big boost, and by extension, my inventory capacity once I get a class. Hello there, light from the outside.
We should find a defensible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to
Here
get
they
the
come
Emperor out of
again.
here.
Right, can I do any damage to these guys? Probably not.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again.
Oh
Kill
well.
him. He might be
Not
working with
hostile.
the assassins.
Not hostile here.
He is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand. I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course
Wager
by
I'm
the
on good
cycles
terms.
of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Oh boy. This, I'll give him credit. As opposed to Skyrim, these ones are like a good choice because there's actually trade-offs. It also kind of narrows them down if you don't want to go for them. Because you still have like the Thief, that's just plus 10 to a bunch of stats. Our endurance is pretty cool. 10 points each is kind of eh. There we are. So there's a scroll wheel. The Shadow was the first birth sign I ever picked. It was really nice, but not that necessary if we could have stealth. Steed to be fun right out the gate. Strength and endurance. I'm leaning towards Thief, because that's just 30 stat points right off the bat. Willpower and endurance are pretty good stats to have. It's like magic regeneration and max health and probably inventory capacity as well. Yeah, that's very true. I'm thinking Lady or Thief. Willpower and endurance, I wager will be... I'd find those useful. I don't know if I'll major in those related skills, but nonetheless useful, and agility, speed, and luck are also handy. Yeah, I'll take the lady. Get some extra health.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the lady shall fortify you in your quest for glory. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Alright, add another one to the pile. So, who are you guys?
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
I agree with you there.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job. You'll be all right.
Yeah, so the engage options for another mod, guard overhauls. So, you know, like people need to actually witness and report your crimes instead of the guards just knowing whenever you do something bad. And engage lets you bully, harass, or bribe and or coerce people into not reporting you to the guards. So that's what the option is. I wish they were a bit more immersively placed, like without the brackets, but whatever. In case you really want to be an archer. Well, hello there. Well, I do barely anything. Eventually I'll have contra armor myself. Eventually. Don't really need to draw a weapon at all now, do I? Blades are very good at their job, despite them failing like 8 times already.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
I'll be here.
Looks clear. We're almost through the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
I will attempt to do that.
My sword!
Take them down!
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Hello.
Stranger,
Oh no.
you chose a bad.
Oh, ow.
No. Talos, save us. We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor, and now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body. Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
He said there's another heir.
Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about, but Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
I know how to get there. Let's be sure we don't get lost.
First, you need to get out of here.
We're gonna
Through
get
that
lost.
door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced acrobat. Am I right?
I don't know. Now for something about as in-depth as character creation. Oh boy. So I'm probably not going to use a pre-made class, although I will look through them. A lot of them are pretty close to what I could use. Usually they're off by like 1 or 2 major skills. So, where is it? This class is in the MMO. Not at all like what it is, I think. Oh, not really. Let's go with custom class, and I don't even. To be honest, I can see myself using a lot of the stealth skills this playthrough. So, probably stealth. I would very much like speed and endurance. Oh, it's just 2. Never mind. I'm also really tempted to just pick a preset class, because this is a lot of deliberation. So probably bleed. Heavy or light armor is a good question. I would like restoration, but I don't know if it'd be a major skill. Self healing is great. So sneak is there. Conjuration's cool, you can make your own armor. I don't think I'll pick that. You know what? I'll peruse through the preset classes again. Agility and endurance, alright. Acrobat does actually seem pretty close to what I'd use. Remember what classes you picked? Way back in the day? Illusion magic, I feel like you have to get to like journeyman or something before it gets useful. I feel like it's not that good early on, but maybe it's just because I leveled it late. Definitely not barbarian. I've never been a barbarian ever. And bard, eh. I'm usually not a social class. Interesting. I remember picking Crusader once, and this might be the close-ish to what I'd use, but still, I feel like Blade and Blunt together are redundant in this game, at least in vanilla, because I still don't know. I know perk-wise they're the same, so I don't know what they inherently have over each other. Except for maybe Blade's attack speed while Blunt's damage, I have no idea. I might go with Acrobat if nothing else appeals to me. Honestly, making custom class right now would probably be another hour. Best to just faster, just pick a class here. Or minorly tweak one that intrigues me. That's another good point. I remember using Spellsword one playthrough. I wasn't too proficient with it. Like, I'm not that used to using magic a lot. So I felt like the major skills were kind of wasted. But with the spell overhaul, this might actually be pretty good. This actually is appealing to me right now, isn't it? Dang it. Warrior is my default go-to class. I think one playthrough I just made a custom where I replaced Blunt with Sneak, and that was it. It was Blunt and hand-to-hand with Sneak and Restoration. And that was it. Everything else was the same. Alright, so Spell Sword or Acrobat? Probably a... Let me... If there's stealth or combat focus, I'd pick. Combat, I'd be using the arguably the most, but at the same time, stealth probably best. Probably. Still hard to say. Probably stealth focus. I don't even know right now. If I do want sneak, I will take... Gosh, Blade, main one. Athletics kind of a cheap one. You can get easy levels with athletics. Also really fast run speed. You really don't need a mount if you've got max athletics and some feather enchantments. That's just crazy. There's one time I got these boots of 109 points feather. And along with the heavy armor mastery and master athletics, I actually ran as fast as a black horse, which is the fastest mount you can have in the game. It's crazy because I've raced the black horse courier around Tamriel. Never really needed a mount. Gosh, really can't put the thought into it when I'm trying to think of doing this fast but also carefully, and that's not working out internally. So I will not be gaining any kind of armor skills as major, which is a bit eh. But at the same time, that's a lot of skills I'd use as acrobat, I'm not gonna lie. I'll go with acrobat for now.
I thought so. A few rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
Only one I'm a bit iffy on is acrobatics as a skill, just because it would be nice to have it as a major, because then it starts off at apprentice, but like, when am I really going to use that?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it? Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
There goes the barely used weep sword. Alright, any items? I can't loot his body, he'll stop me. 2 gold. Alright, iron longsword. That's even better. Oh yeah, already got a floaty jump. Some great stuff, acrobatics. You have no idea how true that is. Oh, there goes the torch. I don't know if they weren't properly stacked, so... Yep. I think I might ditch security, even though security is a skill that I'd use a lot of. I feel like lockpicking is a purely skill-based game, and I don't need the benefits from the perks. Anything else? Any more DLC? God damn it. I think it's done. Let's see. There's a goblin. Rat first. I can one-shot you. Where's the goblin sees? So yeah, I think I will do custom class based on acrobat. Just cause, oh boy. There's a couple of skills I could ditch that feel like I wouldn't need the perks from ranking them up. Be good with. That's a lot of arrows. 3 bounds of arrows. Didn't even see that rat until there. Lights. Let there be gate. Is there another rat? Was that it? Looks like it. Alright. Deal that 1 point of damage. Just save so I can do this, I guess, at any point. And I'd wanna... Oh boy. Okay, so it was agility, endurance... health... Sneak, acrobatics, marksman, block, blade. Alright, so block, blade... Just ran into one of the bugs with the fact that it's there with Skyrim 2, it's because of 32-bit application, but like, even though the mouse is here on screen, the actual mouse is just hidden and can go off onto the second monitor. Anytime I scroll with the wheel, I end up scrolling other windows because I just scrolled the YouTube chat window. You ever see me just kind of move it off to the right a bit? What's happening? Alright, so what the heck were they getting? Because there was block, blade, sneak... crap. That made me forget everything. Sneak, acrobatics, marksman, block, blade. Oh, I want to be in it. Here we are. Alright, so I had sneak, acrobatics, block, blade, marksman, the other one. Because I'll be using that to initiate from stealth so goddamn much. Aside from that... Mysticism would be nice. And stop scrolling the chat window. I would like to pick an armor skill, but at the same time... Gosh, I actually would like to pursue some magics this playthrough, because there's that whole... Oh boy. Do you think acrobatics is worth it as a major skill? So I'm thinking of dropping this. I'll drop that, and then I'll pick Conjuration, I suppose, and Destruction. It's a bit of an interesting skill combination. Oh boy, Cure Disease is going to be really nice to have, though. But hopefully I won't really engage in melee that much. Alright, did an illusion gain silent spellcasting at a higher rank, or was that just Skyrim? I never really leveled the magics that much in Oblivion. Yeah, that's true. I do have the stealth focus, so acrobatics will go faster. Now that I look at this, how much of this is actually stealth? So that's combat. This is magic. That's stealth. I have 2 stealth. 2 of my 7 major skills are stealth. Not very stealthy. It's like I really want a lot of the spells, but also some of the combat stuff that I normally use. I'll try an illusion, but I don't think I'll major it. Athletics I will avoid as a major skill, because that's easy levels. And alteration seems pretty damn good, but it's the summon magic weapons and armor that really interests me the most with Conjuration. Because in Skyrim I had a whole playthrough where I just summoned all of my gear whenever combat started, carrying nothing. Same. The window scrolled up. I have to find out how to. There it is. All right. Yeah, either conjuration or alteration. Alteration doesn't feel like it does that much from the description, because I know a lot of that stuff you can get from just other skills at high levels. Like open locks doesn't bother me because I can just pick them. Walk on water, you can get that from acrobatics or just a random enchantment. Shields from stuff, I think mysticism does it better by reflecting, and alter encumbrance is the only good thing I'd say. Unless it creates light. That might be illusion. Alright, so I think the only thing I may change are the major attributes. These are the skills I'll go with. Blade, block, concentration, destruction, marksman, mysticism, sneak. So... block and armor... Speed governs none of the major skills that I've got. Agility does. And this one is one of them. That's two. So intelligence and agility. That's an interesting combo. Yeah, I really do want to pick endurance, so it just gets some a +5 to it. I also need to probably change the focus to like magic or combat. Only 2 stealth skills out of 7. Oh boy. What the heck was it? It was blade, blunt, blade, block. That was it for combat, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 3 magic, 2 combat, 2 stealth skills. The magic focus would make the most sense. But at the same time, training that acrobatic skill will be a lot easier with stealth. And yeah, I'm gonna be stealth focused. Probably, maybe. I'll go with a I've never felt good with a magic focus. I'm gonna be honest. Never felt good to level the other skills slowly, but the same. It's exactly what I wanted to avoid on stream, but oh well. Also, this warrior picture has a really short chin, either really wide or really short. It looks kind of derpy. I'd like to increase the health skills quickly, but they aren't the major skills. Magic or stealth? I'm leaving that to you. Magic or stealth focus. In the meantime, I'll figure out what the attributes should be. Yep. Yeah, I'll have to go with intelligence, I think, because that's 2 skills, I think. Also Max Magicka. Fine, I'll get rid of endurance. Health will come later. So, stealth or magic? For combat. Your pick. See no response. I'll take your wizard, Harry. The option. Still really want to pick endurance. Really, really want to pick endurance. Uh... Fair enough. Still don't want to do... Like, I'm gonna want to keep playing this off stream, but I don't want to have any of the adventure happen off stream, and I can't play without going on adventure. This will just be all on stream, and I'll probably just stream more frequently. It's gonna be weird having an int character. Really weird. And done. Yeah, I pulled the names out of my ass. Don't ask where they come from. I can't tell you. There's realistic leveling kicking in. All the stat increases. Look. Oh yeah, int's way up there. I'm totally an int character now. And willpower. How nice. Yeah, luck with this mod scales with fame and level. So I just have to play the game more to get better luck. Oh, that's a lot of magicka. Not gonna lie, I've never had this much magicka before. Feels weird. Maybe edit birth sign, but I'll probably keep the willpower. Even they're in the 30s with this plus 10, I hesitate to get rid of it. Yeah, I will stick with the lever. That we are set loose upon the world. I don't even remember what the hell the draw distance was on console. 145 arrows. There's a slaughterfish underneath here. I think. Alright. Oh, hello. That didn't quite kill you. But it didn't alert your buddy. Fantastic. There you go. This is honestly what I did as I was bucking about. I just did archery a lot. No, I never did this before. I was always just sword and board. Or just a sword, really. More of a Juggernaut character. Don't need more arrows, but Hoarder. Oh boy. First book I've ever read. It's a scary one. Should I read these out loud on stream? Because I would like to read books. I'll try reading it out loud. Moons and stars were hidden from sight, making that particular quiet night especially dark. The town guard had to carry torches to make their rounds, but the man who came to call out my chapel carried no light with him. I came to learn that Movarth Pequeen could see in the dark almost as well as the light, an excellent talent considering his interests were exclusively nocturnal. One of my acolytes brought him to me. From the look of him, I at first thought he was in need of healing. Pale to the point of opalescence, with a face that looked like it had once been very handsome before some unspeakable suffering. The dark circles under his eyes bespoke exhaustion. The eyes themselves were alert, intense, almost insane. I quickly dismissed my notion that he himself was ill, though he did want to discuss a specific disease. Vampirism, he said, then paused at my quizzical look. I was told that you were someone I should seek out for help understanding it. Who told you that? I asked with a smile. Tissina Gray. Immediately remembered her, a brave, beautiful knight who had needed my assistance, separating fact from fiction on the subject of the vampire. It had been 2 years, and I had never heard whether my advice had proved effective. You've spoken to her? How is her ladyship? I asked. Dead, Movarth replied coldly. Then responding to my shock, he added to perhaps soften the blow. He said your advice was invaluable, at least for the one vampire. Last I talked to her, she was tracking another. Killed her. The advice I gave her was not enough, I sighed. Why do you think it would be enough for you? I was a teacher once myself, years ago, he said. Not in a university, a trainer in the Fighters Guild. But I know that if a student doesn't ask the right questions, the teacher cannot be responsible for his failure. I intend to ask you the right questions. And that he did. For hours he asked questions, and I answered what I could, but he never volunteered any information about himself. He never smiled. He only studied me with those intense eyes of his, committing every word I said to memory. Finally, I turned the questioning around. You said you were a trainer at the Fighters Guild. Are you on assignment for them? No, he said curtly. Finally, I could detect some wariness in those feverish eyes of his. I'd like to continue this tomorrow night, if I could. I need to get some sleep and absorb this. You sleep during the day, I smiled. To my surprise, he returned the smile, though it was more of a grimace. When tracking your prey, you adapt their habits. The next day, he did return with more questions, these ones very specific. He wanted to know about the vampires of Eastern Skyrim. I told him about the most powerful tribe, the Volkihar, paranoid and cruel, whose very breath could freeze their victims' blood in the veins. I explained to him how they lived beneath the ice of remote and haunted lakes, never venturing into the world of men except to feed. Movarth Pequeen listened carefully and asked more questions into the night, until at last he was ready to leave. I will not see you for a few days, he said, but I will return and tell you how helpful your information has been. True to his word, the man returned to my chapel shortly after midnight 4 days later. There was a fresh scar on his cheek, but he was smiling, that grim but satisfied smile of his. Your advice helped me very much, he said, but you should know that the Volkihar have an additional ability you didn't mention. They can reach through the ice of their legs without breaking it. It's quite a nasty surprise, being grabbed from below without any warning. How remarkable, I said with a laugh. And terrifying. You're lucky you survived. I don't believe in luck. I believe in knowledge and training. Your information helped me, and my skill at melee combat sealed the bloodsucker's fate. I've never believed in weaponry of any kind. Too many unknowns. Even the best swordsmith has created a flawed blade. But you know what your body's capable of. I know I can land 1,000 blows without losing my balance, provided I get the first strike. First strike, I murmured. You must never be surprised. That is why I came to you, said Movarth. You know more than anyone alive about these monsters, and all their cursed varieties across the land. Now you must tell me about the vampires of Northern Valenwood. I did as he asked, and once again his questions taxed my knowledge. There are many tribes to cover. The Von Samu, who were indistinguishable from Bosmer except when seen by candlelight. The Kirith, who could disintegrate into mist. The Yaketh who swallowed men whole, the dread Telboth who preyed on children, eventually taking their place in the family, waiting patiently for years before murdering them all in their unnatural hunger. Once again he bade me farewell, promising to return in a few weeks, and once again he returned as he said, just after midnight. This time, Movarth had no fresh scars, but he again had new information. "You were wrong about the cure oath being unable to vaporize when pushed under water," he said, patting my shoulder fondly. "Fortunately, they cannot travel far in their mist form. I was able to track it down. Must have surprised it fearfully. Your field knowledge is becoming impressive," I said. "Should have had an acolyte like you decades ago. Now, tell me," he said, "of the vampires of Cyrodiil." I told him what I could. There was but one tribe in Cyrodiil, a powerful clan who had ousted all of their competitors, much like the Imperials themselves had done. Their true name was unknown, lost in history. They were experts at concealment. They kept themselves well fed. They were indistinguishable from living persons. They were cultured, more civilized than the vampires of the provinces, preferring to feed on victims while they were asleep, unaware. "It will be difficult to surprise," Movarth frowned. "I will seek one out, and tell you what I learn. And then you will tell me of the vampires of High Rock and Hammerfell and elsewhere, Blackmarsh and Morrowind, and the Somerset Isles, yes?" I nodded, knowing then that this was a man on an eternal quest. He wouldn't be satisfied with but the barest hint of how things were. He needed to know it all. He did not return for a month, and on the night that he did, I could see his frustration and despair, though there were no lights burning in my chapel. "I failed," he said, as I lit a candle. "You were right. I could not find a single one." I brought the light up to my face and smiled. He was surprised, even stunned by the pallor of my flesh, the dark hunger in my ageless eyes, and the teeth. Oh, yes, I think the teeth definitely surprised the man who could not afford to be surprised. "I haven't fed in 72 hours, I explained, as I fell on him. He did not land the first blow or the last. That for safety. I'll go light armor for now. So should I do readings like that, or just keep it in my head? So I'm definitely going to read all the books. See, there's some pesky mud crabs over here. Do I have any? What's two? Let's see. I don't even know where that hit. Oh, I got it. Oh, just a second, mud crab. This was the last place, or around the last place I was testing before the stream. Yeah, it does take a while, doesn't it? Should get better with practice. I really don't read out loud, or actually I don't speak that much. These streams are like the most I talk in like weeks. Normally a very quiet person, only not in my head. Check I picked the top ones. Alright. Oh, right. So this mod lets me pick. Yeah, I'll just makes me think of if we can find the lusty Argonian maid. One volume per stream. Hmm. I don't know what I'd pick. Probably Daedra, though. Yep, Bound Dagger. That's what I wanted. Yep, this is what I wanted. This is why I picked Conjuration. Alright, time to learn the rest of these spells. Frozen Fire. You know what? I want to pick Path of Circles, but I have no idea what that is. Pick Frost Nova. Oh, the Nova spells. Oh, and I don't have enough magicka for that. Oh, these cost a lot. Check what the other ones were. Alright, Destruction Memories. See what Striking Ice is. God damn it, stop scrolling the chat. Frost damage 20 points on target. That's just the ranged ice spell. I gotta be honest, I have not read that. I've seen a lot of the artist's work on image boards, but I have not read the manga, or the anime, or the novels, or anything. Alright. That was Striking Ice. It's Burning Lightning. This might be the most vanilla yet. Yeah, this might be the most vanilla thing yet. Alright, about the Frozen Fire. What's this? Flash Bolt. Frost Touch. Okay. So it's lightning ranged, ice close. This one was ranged fire, ranged lightning, ranged ice, and AoE touch spells. I'm gonna take circles. Alright, then Mysticism Memories. This is gonna be a lot of stuff to hotkey. Ooh, it's 2 seconds on touch. Means at least get 2 ticks of it. Pretty nice. Oh boy. Movement's nice. Moving fast is always cool. But oh my god. Those all sound awesome. I know it's only gonna be like 2 weak spells or basic spells, but man, those good names. I will take this. Full Magicka Restore. Save. And what the heck are each of these? Detect Attitude. Psychic shit. What the heck are those? Telekinesis. And I don't even know what that entails. counter spells should be Dispel, Other, and Major Dispel. Oh, that sounds pretty potent. They're all very expensive spells, though, which they seem to be. Slow. What? Slow weather illusion. The hell is slow weather illusion? So this needs a target. I have no idea what it does. Oh my god, I can change the weather. Bring in the fog. There should be more to it. There's the Oblivion Storm. Holy crap. Guess the slow is how long it takes. I cannot see the mechanical benefit of this without some other mods, but that's pretty damn cool. Alright, then on Mission Hunter, I guess. Major life detection, that's great. And Soul Trap. Fantastic. Key seconds on touch. Alright. How long was this? 60 feet. Alright, so it's either this set or telekinesis. I don't know which. One of those two. I was right in picking mysticism. These are some cool spells. Still have no idea what the tech attitude does. Oh! I can tell whether they're hostile or not. Or dead, I guess. Telekinesis is just... where the heck was it? Can I actually do anything with that? Use this. I don't actually know how to trigger it, I'm gonna be honest. Don't know how to do telekinesis, so it's probably going to be major detect life and the other stuff first. Oh, there might be a weight. Seems there's a weight limit. Alright. Don't know how to drop this either. Apart from timeout. Yeah, I can't drag bodies. Alright, that's... What I was thinking is to use telekinesis to just drag the bodies into hallways and stuff. But no. Alright. Technician Hunter. Hi there. Oh, hello. Let's try out a spell. Let's do this. Oh, ow. Got me good there. I'm gonna need to hotkey a lot of stuff. Like, really hotkey a lot of stuff. Gonna have to rebind things at this point. Rebind 5 and 6 to mouse keys. I wonder how much damage that does. I have no idea how much damage the Bound Dagger will do. Yeah, that should be good, I guess. And then I guess I'll slot that in 1 and 6. There's a trap. Where's it connect to? Up there. I can't just trigger it with E. Alright. Hello there. Oh, that's kind of decent. I'm gonna have to reconfigure all these hotkeys. Probably want Weak Frost Nova on 4 or 3. Yeah, 3. On 4. Direct Life on 5. Actually 6, because I'll use that for stealth. 5 will be Summon Scamp. Alright, I'm using an Iron Shield instead of a light one. For shield, and I was just dropping it. I would like to bring it back to hand and sell, but there. Oh, hello.
Huh? Where did you go? I'm not where I can. The day you die. Ah! Ah!
And then self. And I will see if I can get a backstab on this guy. Never mind. Crumpling over sideways is pretty funny. was, yeah, 4. Oh boy, Welkin stones. These are gonna fill up my inventory real fast. Oh, they do glow and they're really nice textures. I was thinking telekinesis or just jumping there, but bow works too. Septums, and take this with us. Oh, that last point of health. And take the Welkin stones. Oh, I actually have a lot of space. I got 50 pounds worth. These are 1 each. Fantastic. Oh, there's a chest I missed. Let's see how useful this is. See, I'm still thinking in the old English system. I really need to move to over to metric. 100 bowls. 50 pounds is 100 bowls. Got it. This is what I like about Detect Life. Alright. And there's a claymore. You like two-handed swords? Don't know how much I want of them, though. On the scamp. Scamp do the finishing off. Seems to be about the same. Detected, but maybe it's by the scamp. It's probably by the scamp. Yeah, it's friendly detection. Alright. Armor? As you can see, same armor as what we have right now, but if I increase my light armor skill, there might be a difference. Because the low light armor skill is definitely decreasing the amount of armor I'm getting significantly from this stuff. I'm still very tempted to get heavy armor. Get it eventually, but for now I think I'll stick with light. You know, inventory capacity. Value. I think it's Illusion in this game that has the light spells. That got moved to Alteration in Skyrim. Nice going, scamp. Did I pick up an iron bow? I'm still using the rusty iron bow. Holy crap. Wonder I'm not one-shotting. Why can I pick up stone bricks? I don't think these were in items, or if they were, I was definitely not paying attention to them. And there's a guy here. Are you facing? You are facing us. Use a touch spell. Or not use a touch spell. I want to drop this on somebody's head, but I don't think I have a good vantage point for it. Alright. Oops. Wrong spell. Desired outcome nonetheless. Want to use the touch spell. Reface to the Empire. That later. Wait. There you are. You're in the corridor, or are you in your sleeping quarters? You're in the corridor. Yeah. Round the bend. There you go. Here's the coffer. Pick and PC, it's controlled by mouse movement, which makes it more sensitive than it needs to be. Still do double tap upwards because it's safe. You want to bypass the fast upticks, but like it should go up slow like that instead of. I don't think a very easy lock will ever go up fast. Some of them do. It's really juke you out. Yeah, so I was just like, the longest time, it's just like, this is it. Go through, it's just this small little area, one bandit, treasure chests, and then by accident, I think after like 300 hours, and now the claws on the walls make sense. This seems like a very ritualistic end. what's in here? There's just something. This is a zombie. Alright, cool. I should probably quick slots. Gosh darn, I stopped scrolling up. Oh yeah, zombies. No, that was actually very weak for a zombie. Zombies in this game are actual damage sponges. But they are weak to fire. If I make use of that, should be fine. Now I'm gonna try... Oh, that's 20 points? That's a good potion. Anything to restore health? There's some Karen. Yeah, unlike the fatigue thing, zombies are actually... Alright, I don't know if I want to keep going down that path or go down a more main path. Trust me, finding out this hidden area really blew my mind as a kid. Because I've been in here like 20 times before I found that. Yeah, like that, where it goes up pretty fast. That's why I tapped twice. Because it shouldn't go up fast twice in a row. Now then, what is down here? Well, there's a skeleton. Does have life. Be close enough. Bone meal. I don't know what I could use that for. I'll find out eventually. Oh boy, here. It's water. Oh. Nope. I do not like water in this game. Great, so down that hidden passage we go. That is not a door. Oop. Oop. Hello there. You're a zombie or a skeleton? I think you're a zombie. You are indeed a zombie. Alright. I took off a good chunk, but not enough. Dead? Alright, you're dead. Still saying fire is good against them. Even so, they're still very durable enemies. I don't know if that's going to be a trap or another hidden entrance, so I will avoid it for now. Oh, another entrance. Wait. Oh, I know where this is. Come on, get shot. There we go. An iron arrow. Yeah, more iron arrows. Hello there. Nice assist, scamp. Alright, so... Oh boy, I wish I had night vision. Remember this. I can't even see it right now, but I remember it from testing. The water used to be a lot more visible with, like, some other mods I was speaking. Can't see anything. Got a timer. No idea how far to go. Remember this. Back up here. Yeah, back up here. Hello. Is that triggered like a day after the main quest begins, or once I hit level 2? Halfway to level 2. Conjuration's pretty high. Oh. Now then, what is in here? Oh, hello. I know what to do here, but before I do it... Goodbye, skeleton. Yeah, that is the quest that leads to Shivering Isles. I don't know how I'm going to get the loot here. Ugh, oh boy, I don't want to get too close. Not worth it. Not worth it. Oh, more weapon stones on the other side. Okay. Undetect the life. Corners are safe. I'll try this way. Goes. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, walking stone at least. Oh, I remember this. I remember this because I did it yesterday. And puzzle solved. Yep. But barely see anything with it. Hold up. Oh, that hits the scam too. That's unfortunate. That just instantly killed it. Ooh. Of course, I'm now like out of magicka though. Ugh. You're right. Yep. Oh boy, I forgot to heal up. Did that hit me too? Oh no. Alright, cool. Still not there, and there's a welcome stone. Gotta go back. Somehow. Oh, there you are. Oh. Right. Oh no. This is some pretty great spells I've got, but feel very overpowered for the level 1. Oh, I see you up there. Be detect life, right? There you are. Get you through the gaps. Yes, I can. There it goes. Yeah, it is. But given how slow my stealth pace is, the magicka isn't too much of a concern. Actually, this feels like Dark Messiah. It's like this is like how much magicka your spells consume in that game. Jeez. Like, because I'm mixing melee and magic, it doesn't really bother me that much. Melee magic and slow stealth. Oh, lit. Hi there, skeleton. Oh, let's start with that. you go. Okay. Ow. Let's see, I can probably get to someone. Bone, get out of here. Oh, these Vulcan stones? They look like it, but they're not. Hmm. Alright, still hasn't attacked me. Oh. There we go. Slowly. Oh, you were facing me. Didn't think you were. Bone meal, because I still don't know what the ingredients are and what the effects are. Still have a short jump. Alright. You seem to be facing behind me. And now you're dead. I've had too many arrows. Set in storage. Oh, hello. I missed him to the left. Alright. Also, just walked out of the way of that one. There you go. Other bracers. Rarely see those. I don't know either. My guess is that they thought, oh, we'll have them do what they did in life. And some of those guys were archers. Maybe it worked out. Magic is a weird thing. God damn it. What to drop? I technically don't need any of these melee weapons. Even though I kind of want them. Why can't I not equip it? Oh, that's because of the Bound Dagger. I don't know. Fair point. Didn't realize that till you said it. I like the look of the rough leather gauntlets better. I should start using potions more. That's a lot of bone meal. I think what I should do is probably drop like 200 bowls worth of arrows. is more vessel. I think I have that. Lockpick, lockpick, gold. Huh. I can raise her from Daggerfall. Oh, then. Oh, manual for spellcraft. I gotta read this on my own. Furgrieve Serenity. Heckin'. Was it strength or endurance that increased carrying capacity? It was strength. Oh, blunt blade and hand to hand. So I gotta be kind of dropping the archery a bit if I want to increase my carrying capacity. Or pick up alteration. That. The cool part about this that I noticed is the fact that you don't have to get the key, you can just jump up here. Okay, there are places like this over like all the dungeons, just little jumping paths that you can take. Alright. 20 bowls left in Tori's face. We're back at the beginning. Like, I really should sell those swords, but I've got material attachment to them. I used to use those kinds of weapons so much. Fortunately, I found dagger. Alright, now I can go find that one spot. Sealed off path. Yeah, this dungeon, this alien ruin was just a lot larger than I ever thought it was. And that's really what blew my mind about it. And that's the case with quite a few dungeons, honestly. Like, they're larger than you think they are. Alright, hopefully I'm on the right path. I think this was the intersection. Yep, there's a weapon stone. There is a skeleton. Leftovers from Halloween. Back in the closet. That's the wrong spell. Keep getting 3 for heal, but it's 4. Alright. So I can see. That's it. There might be something like that. Might be. I'm tempted to just kind of see if I can jump across this after it falls, but I don't want to die. Not because I haven't saved. I've got a mod, as I mentioned earlier, that like redoes the death mechanic. Instead it's a Dark Souls style corpse run, but don't want to die. I was not down here. Oh, okay. So I thought I'd been through here, but I wasn't. Alright. Well then, let's summon a scamp. Summon my dagger. Start picking locks. Last one. There we go. Okay. Ow. Alright, now you're dead. So I seem to have a fair bit of gold. For level 1, anyways. There we go. Now then, Scamp, do your thing. Or not. Whatever. Not gonna train my armor if I don't get hit. Alright. It's really sensitive. It's mouse controls instead of just keybinds. Alright. Unfortunate time for that to run out. Well, he did know where I was. Damn, that shreds. I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually want to see how that compares to an iron longsword. There we go. Yeah, the bound dagger might be like a 4 on attack. 4 or a 5. This longsword's a 3. That's pretty good. Did I look at I did. Alright, that's everything here. Either go forwards or backwards. I feel like backwards is faster. Yeah, we're already at backwards. I want to pick up the food though, because I think it restores health. outside. Or just flinging it across the wall. Let's trigger this. What's inside? Nothing. Right, there are torches in there. It's probably nighttime when I leave. Oh, it's not quite. It is. It is morning. How long were we inside? The whale is back up. Okay. Well, time to see about heading to a town somewhere. After a little bit more of local area looting. I mean, there is a mod for Need for Sleep, but no, I wouldn't put that in here. Honestly, I think... Speak the devil, I need to sleep to level up. And that's really all the mechanic I need that's reliant on sleep. I don't know how much more of this stuff I should harvest. It's kind of becoming a habit. Yeah, the realistic leveling by default actually disables it, and you just level up as soon as you meet their criteria too. But I like the whole going to sleep level up thing. I kept it on. Oh, that does not stop my attributes from being increased, so every time I get a skill up, some of these attributes may go up. But this stuff is fixed until I go to sleep. So then, where... There you are. And here's an inn. Yeah, man, it's dark inside. You guys need some windows.
You have
Good morning.
What have you been up
Have you heard
to?
any word about the other provinces? Mud crabs.
I don't know how to make this request any simpler, but to put it bluntly, Raylan the Greyfinder must die.
Who?
A few months ago, that witch of a necromancer decided to inhabit Moss Rock Cavern just north of my inn. I don't know what she does in there. Frankly, I don't want to know. However, I do know that after she arrived, the woods at night became unsafe. I've seen undead of all types walking in the dark woods near the cave entrance. Now this area is getting a bad reputation, and my business has waned. Every day, it seems the number of undead increase. If someone can get into the cave and kill Raylan, maybe we can stem the tide. Her death pays a handsome bounty. I hope you'll take advantage of the opportunity.
I imagine she's desperate, but at the same time, I do agree. So, anything else going on around here, lady?
Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
Alright, thanks for that. Anything else?
Still no news out of Elswell since everybody vanished. Strange business.
Hmm.
A small settlement to the west of here, on the other side of the Silver Road to Bruma. We've had travelers through recently that say it's turned into a ghost town. Everyone vanished without a trace.
Alright, now
A
what can I
little
sell
food and
you?
drink will do you some good.
What can I sell you? Eh. Chat box just got scrolled up. There we go. Okay. What can I get rid of? I don't know how effective Dispel is here at level 1. Maybe later on it'll be pretty good. This I'll...
Only quality goods for sale
closes.
here. What can I interest you in?
Right, I forgot. Not quite modern. Right, but first off, I should cage in the...
What?
Yep. I'm fond of this minigame, but I get just how immersion breaking it is. Each likes course. Alright, so...
Not bad. I accept. Don't try. Yeah, right. Don't waste your flat. I doubt it. That's pretty. Don't. Please. I'm so... That... Don't waste... Yes, not bad. Not bad at all.
Alright, and that's max for what I can do with my skill.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Like, it's engaging. More engaging than Skyrim does it, but I get how it's not that immersive to do. It's very minigamey. I like it. Alright, so now then, I will start off at selling items 50% and adjust from there. Alright. 2%. I'll keep your poison, because I have no idea how powerful poisons could be. Restore health, though. As well as restore fatigue. No, I'm just going to scroll up with the mouse, not use the scroll wheel, because god damn these 32-bit games. I do not like it when the... Wish I could lock the windows, but can't really. Because I don't know how. Yeah, I'll have to sell one of these. Alright, you're still good to go on that.
Make me a better off. You've got to...
Alright, fine. I'll go 54, then go down 2.
That seems a fair price.
Ah, well, it's only a half hour left in the stream anyways. I was honestly going to read the book now since it's the last half hour, and then maybe do some alchemy. It was nice having you on the stream again.
Good price for a good customer.
I'll close the stream out with the reading of the alchemy book, and then maybe trying to fiddle some stuff until like 6 p.m.
You don't expect me to make that deal, do you? You've got to be kidding.
It should be the last half hour-ish. Yep, see you around. I'll be on Discord as always.
You've made a good bit of gold.
That I have, Malene. That I have.
thank you. Come again. There's a bed, of a sort. It ain't much, but it gets the job done. 10 gold a night if you're interested.
I have nearly 600 gold. I'll take
It's
it.
upstairs, second door on the left. Don't say I didn't warn you.
It's fine by me.
Why is
Raylan
it?
will finally get
It's
what's
become
coming to
increasingly
her.
prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Goodbye. The Ultima have powerful
Good
wisdom.
day.
It could be a dangerous
This is
situation.
a grand day.
Goodbye.
Greetings.
Good day.
When you visit a way shrine of Zenithar,
The lowlands of the Great
and you
Forest.
live-
Alright, we're gonna wait for a long time, so I will go for the long time of 15 hours. I don't know when that we'll wake up, but we'll wake up in 15 hours. Alright, with that, health has gone up. Save. Heck is the time? Oh wow, it's middle of the night. Okay. So then, fundamentals of alchemy. Often overlooked by aspiring mages, alchemy is a time-honored, rewarding discipline that can change the lives of those who master it. It is difficult, and often dangerous, to advance one's knowledge of the materials used in alchemical formulae, but continued study and hard work will, in the end, reward the alchemist greatly. Before success can be achieved, or even attempted, beginning alchemists must understand the basic principles behind his craft. Many items in our world, mostly organic in nature, can be broken down into more fundamental essences with magical properties. The more skilled the alchemist, the more properties of an ingredient that can be harnessed. Finding the essence of 2 or more ingredients can result in the creation of a potion, which anyone may then drink. Legend has it that a truly great alchemist can brew potions from a single ingredient, a feat well beyond the capabilities of most. The alchemist's potion can have several effects depending on the ingredients used, and not all effects are beneficial. In many cases, recipes result in a potion with a mix of positive and negative effects. It's up to the alchemist to determine which recipes yield the best results. It's worth noting that potions can be created to have only negative effects and be used as poisons. Practice is not recommended by the author, but this text shall not discuss such potions further. Wortcraft. Wortcraft is, in fact, amateur alchemy. Eating an ingredient requires grinding it against the teeth, which occasionally releases its simplest essence, and results in a fleeting effect on the eater. Wortcraft never has as strong a result as a potion created using the proper tools. Alchemist's tools. The mortar and pestle is the alchemist's most important and essential tool. Without it, no ingredient can be correctly prepared for use in a potion. But an alchemist is advised to keep a mortar and pestle on hand at all times and become comfortable with its use early on. Simple grinding of ingredients is the most fundamental step in brewing potions. Properly ground, the petals of the redwort flower yield a powder that can, when mixed correctly with another ingredient such as ginseng, create a potion to cure poisons. This is one formula that many alchemists are quick to learn and retain, as mistakes in potion mixing often require its use. The advanced alchemist has other tools at his disposal to improve the quality of his potions. A retort can be employed to purify the mixture, improving the positive effects of a potion. Washing the mixture through an alembic helps to distill the potion, reducing any negative effects, and a calcinator can be used to burn away impurities in the mixture, increasing the potency of all potions' effects. While these apparatus are not necessary to create potions, it is advised that they be used whenever possible. Ingredient combination. A potion is only as good as its ingredients. Only those with identical effects may be combined to make a potion. Up to 4 ingredients may be successfully used in a single potion. As the alchemist gains skill in preparing ingredients, new properties may be discovered and can be used in creating potions. While this can be an exciting time, expanding the alchemist's repertoire, he should take care to check carefully which effects his potions will contain when he is done brewing. Many established recipes may have new results, not all of which are beneficial. So I was talking about earlier, there's like 3 more tools besides the mortar and pestle that if you have in your inventory make your potions better. Alright, so Retort improves positive effects, Alembic reduces negative effects, and a Calcinator does everything. I'm gonna have to keep that on hand when I'm brewing stuff. An alien statue. I can sell, if I find the right person, I can probably sell that at a good price. Who the hell is Bothio? Never mind. Alright, so Alchemy, I have 2 novice mortar vessels. Alright, so let's pick stuff I have a lot of. Bone meal has damage fatigue. Great. Alright, no new effects, so that's fine. Oh, restore fatigue. Anything else? Yes, I do. Alright, what about an onion? Oh, nothing else. Alright. Anything else with multiples? Sword strength. Stinkhorn cap with wisp stocks. Anything else? Nope. Two poisons. And some potions. These could actually be pretty useful in melee fights. If I just pop one, I can be at max fatigue and therefore max damage. Let's go to a more general shop though to offload some stuff. It's like this jewelry would be good to offload, and probably these weapons. Tempted, but a longsword will be the same damage as a claymore at my skill level. Alright, same damage as a short sword. Alright. Oh, right. I was blanking on what I wanted to do. That was, I will eat some stuff. See if I get some new effects. I do not. Nope, nothing. Alright. Am I in alchemy? $13. Nice. Armor 7. How's light armor though? 14. That's great. Alright, since there's time and I don't think there's too much else I can do without, I'll grind out some more potions. Okay, that's that. Apple and cheese wedge. No real increase in effects, even if I stack them. It's unfortunate. Any restore health? Nope, no restore health yet. Just disease. Here we are. No, not bone. Yeah. Does it have anything? Alright, restore fatigue. Alright, that's all the like-minded ingredients have, I think. Gives me a lot of potions and poison. Now, with 15 minutes left before the absolute deadline, I will see about reading something. Manual Spellcraft House. I want to read this too. The beginning spellcaster. Most powerful mages in Tamriel were once beginners. They all had similar early experiences. Exposure to magic kindled an interest and or unlocked some latent ability, followed by years of hard work. These intrepid souls honed their skills, learned new spells, and vigorously trained their minds and bodies to become the formidable figures they were known as during their later lives. The Mages Guild of Tamriel has long been the first stop on a long road to knowledge and power for many individuals, providing magical services to the general public. The guild offers a wide variety of spells for purchase and is recommended as a first stop for any aspiring spellcaster. Independent dealers may be found, though their selection of spells is often not as comprehensive as that of the Mages Guild. Many spells are beyond the capabilities of beginning mages. The ability to render oneself invisible, for example, is an advanced power and is beyond the novice spellcaster. Through practice, a mage may become more skilled in a given school of magic and find himself proficient enough to begin exploring its more powerful aspects. A fledgling mage should not be daunted by his inability to wield certain powers, but should instead use this as a point of focus and a drive for bettering himself. Rather than becoming discouraged, the student should look forward to higher levels of skill, such as the advanced techniques of absorbing spells, summoning lesser and eventually greater Daedra and Undead, for research purposes only, and protection against specific types of spells such as fire, frost, and shock spells. Mages wishing to specialize in a particular school of magic are encouraged to learn as many spells as possible within that school and to practice them frequently. All mages, whether specializing or nurturing a general interest, are encouraged to apply for membership within the Mages Guild. Beyond services available to the general public, the accomplished guild member has access to many exclusive services, such as advanced spellcraft and enchanting. These services have been deemed potentially dangerous to the public at large and have been restricted to higher ranked guild members in good standing by the Council of Mages. Citizens interested in further use of magic should consult their local Mages Guild Archmagister. Right, beyond that, I think there's just the assassination note we just got. Elder Council name is Regents. Oh boy. That's bad news right off the start. Emperor Uriel Septim VII is dead. At the age of 87, having ruled Tamriel for 65 years. He was killed by assassins unknown. At the same time, in separate locations, the late Emperor's three sons and heirs, Crown Prince Geldal 56, Prince Enmin 55, Prince Ebel 53, were slain by other assassins. An investigation into the identity and motives of the assassins is underway, but the Elder Council, Imperial Guard, and Blades Guard have forbidden the publication of reports and rumors concerning the event until further notice. By ancient precedent, the Elder Council rules the Empire until a new Emperor is crowned. No direct heirs survive, and the Council has proposed no list of candidates. Chancellor Okato, Imperial Battle Mage, speaking for the Elder Council, presented an appeal to the Empire citizens, calm and asked that the people remember the Emperor, his sons, and the Elder Council in their prayers. Emperor Uriel's early reign was marked by peace and prosperity. The Empress Calavoria bore him 3 healthy sons, a loving companion to the Emperor and a great favorite of the people. However, the Emperor and the Empire suffered terribly during the Imperial Simulacrum. 389 to 399, when he was held captive in Oblivion while the usurper Jagar Tharn assumed his appearance and ruled in his stead. Emperor Uriel was finally rescued and restored, and the impostor defeated by the agency of the sorceress Rhea Silmain and her shadowy protege. But the affairs of the Empire were in great disorder, and Empress Calavoria, exhausted by her ordeal, withdrew from public life. The decades following the Restoration were once again peaceful and prosperous, but increasing political tensions among the petty states of northwest Tamriel finally erupted in the Wars of the Iliac Phase, resulting in the establishment of the modern borders of Daggerfall, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Orsinium, and culminating with the remarkable events associated with the Warp in the West. The latter years of the Emperor's reign have seen a flourishing of imperial influence in the provinces, and with the fortunate resolution of the religious wars and the Vardenfell crisis, and with the wise and firm guidance of King Helseth and his mother, Queen Baranziah, an extension of high imperial culture even into the more remote parts of Morrowind. The Emperor's murder and the murder of his three sons is a terrible crime and a great tragedy for the Empire. Battle Mage Okato assures us that all the resources of the Imperial Elder Council, the Legions, the Guard, the Arcane University, and the Imperial Battle College are being employed to bring the assassins to justice. But in the meantime, the greatest tribute we citizens can offer to the memory of our beloved Emperor is to go earnestly and diligently about our daily affairs, honoring the life of the great Empire he loved so much and served so faithfully for so long. Well,
May the wind be on your back.
alright. I will end the stream here. Tomorrow, we may or may not go kill that necromancer, and we may or may not go find a proper general store to offload a lot of our goods. We'll see you